Today we're making soup with vermicelli noodles that are made from peas, and I decided to do some Asian kind of spin on it. I don't really know. I don't really cook a specific cuisine. I just kind of put things together and see how it tastes. But I wanted to talk about how you can learn anything you want, because in this age there's so many resources for learning. You can get information from the internet, from books. There are libraries everywhere with tons of books. There are libraries online. You can buy ebooks, you can watch YouTube videos, you can ask AI. It's actually insane to me that you would not take advantage of these things. I talked to a friend that I haven't seen in a while, or I don't talk to her that much, and she's doing graphical design, and that job isn't very well paid here. And so she was saying how she was looking for other jobs in the market and trying to find something better that was remote and paid more money, but she said they had these requirements that she had to know, that she had to relearn another program or just some techniques. Okay, I don't understand it, alright, but she saw it as an obstacle that couldn't be overcome. She saw it as something that just is impossible to do, even though you can just learn it, you can just try it and not think, okay, that seems too hard, that is not worth it. If you don't do it, or if you don't even try to do it, then you will just stay at the same place in life as you are right now. So if you have this opportunity to learn something and get something out of it, then why not just take it? It's important to learn stuff even without getting something out of it. You're always getting something out of it. You're getting knowledge that you can use later, even if it doesn't have an immediate benefit. So I didn't really understand that. I think that learning for the sake of learning is the best thing you can do to yourself. Learning is the best hobby you could have. You just take an interest in something and you try to learn it. For example, it doesn't have to be useful, it can be anything, but it just teaches you to not get discouraged. It teaches you to keep going, because if when you're learning something, you won't instantly be great at something. You won't instantly be great at it. You will suck, you will fail, you will think you were never meant to do this, you can't do this. But if you just keep going, you're gonna see these little improvements. And it teaches you that nothing comes instantly, and that everything you do, every little bit of effort you put into the thing, it will come back. Because when you work on something today, when you try to learn something today, you might think that you're never gonna learn it, but then tomorrow when you wake up, your brain actually process that information, and you will become a little better the next day. No expert on any field has been an expert from the day he was born. In my country, there is a saying that no knowledgeable person fell from the sky. So that means no one that is an expert on something and does something really well has been great at it since the day they were born. Take a classical musician or a composer. They probably weren't very good at it when they started doing it. They had to go through some sort of a learning curve. Even though that learning curve might be different for people like Beethoven, Mozart, they still had to have some sort of a learning curve. And they kept going and they kept climbing it for some sort of a reason. And many people have different reasons for this. One of these could be just pure determination, but that's very rarely the case. It's usually some sort of passion or a love for the activity you're doing, for the skill. So even though I said that learning for the sake of learning is amazing and we should all do it more, that doesn't mean you can just learn anything because you want to learn something. You need to pick something that you're interested in and not just learn Chinese because you think it would be cool to know Chinese. There has to be some sort of an underlying deeper reason for it. Maybe you like the culture, or I don't know why you would learn Chinese. I'm not learning Chinese. Or if you want to learn how to cook, for example, if I take it to actually represent the visual in this video, if you want to learn how to cook, maybe the reason you want to do it is to be able to cook for your friends, for your loved ones, or help your diet, because if you know how to cook, then you can experiment way better with your diet and make things actually taste good and healthy at the same time. Or you just want to taste good things and not want to pay so much money at restaurants for things that might not even be as good as if you made them at home. These are all valid reasons to learn how to cook, and when you want to learn anything, you need to pick at least one of these valid reasons for the thing you want to learn, or else you just have no reason to do it. You wake up in the morning and you think, why would I do it if it doesn't actually make sense and it won't benefit me in any way? So you just need the underlying deeper reason to do the thing. The best thing is if that deep underlying reason is passion and actual fun when you're doing it. Because if you have fun when learning something or doing a skill, it becomes so much easier to just wake up and start doing it without even having to convince yourself to do it. Sure, there are bad days when you don't feel like doing anything, when you don't feel like doing it. There are good days when you just wake up and think to yourself, I'm so excited to do this, but it's really about passion. So yeah, I think the best way to achieve anything in life is to just follow your passion, because when you do that, everything else just clicks. Everything just becomes so much easier to do if you just do the thing you like doing, and everything else that you need to do afterwards just becomes so much easier because you already love doing it and it won't even feel like work for you. When you're learning something that you like doing, you like the activity, it won't feel like work and it won't feel exhausting, but rather fulfilling. I didn't record the end of the process because my camera died. Yeah, this is the final product of the soup. This is how it looks on the plate. I added some chili oil on top, some sesame oil, I think. So that's it, learning and stuff, and having so much information and not really doing anything with it. I think it's a shame.